بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. ألف سلام عليك يا شيخ عبد الله، وإن شاء الله تخف وترجع بالسلامة وتحضر حصص مع زملائك إن شاء الله. الدرس اللي هو فاتك كان اللي هو الأسيدز والبيز. هنبدأ إن شاء الله بالأسيدز. Bed bugs exist in many locations worldwide. A bed bug is a wetland in which they plant material known as peat. Okay. هنا بيتكلم عن الصورة دي زي ما انت شايف كده in this picture في إنسان يبدو أنه نائم، لكن هو في الواقع ميت من آلاف السنين. What are the conditions behind this phenomenon? As the dead plant materials decomposes acids form. يبقى in this area في plants والplants دي بيحصل لها decomposition فبيكون acids. What is an acid? Is a compound that react with metals and carbonates, taste sour and turns blue litmus paper red. دي تعتبر كل البروبرتيز الخاصة بالأسيد. Almost all acids contain the element hydrogen as positively charged ion of single hydrogen atom. يبقى كل الأسيدز when dissolved in water بتدي positive hydrogen ion اللي هو بيتسمى بروتون، وهو السبب في إن litmus paper turns into red. طب إيه هي litmus paper؟ هي عبارة عن indicator piece of paper زي paper strip، وبيكون الكلر بتاعها الموجود عندنا في اللاب هو بينك، والبينك ده بينفع للاتنين، لكن عندنا هنا بيقول إذا كان عندك بلو لونها بيبقى ريد. طب إذا كانت بينك with acid it will turn into red, with base it will turn into blue. هنا بيتكلم عن الفوتوغراف، هو موضوع مش مهم ولكن للعلم يعني ان البادي of this human kept for thousands of years because of acids. Weak acids are found in this area besides the absence of oxygen and the very low temperature, because this body is found or kept in North Europe. As you know, there the temperature is very low, very cold weather. So these are the conditions that help in keeping the body of this human. Absence of oxygen, very low temperature, and presence of acids, weak acids like vinegar. So the body is kept for a long time. But actually our lesson is about acids. So the very important part on the previous page is the properties of acids. Properties of acids. If you rode to school today, you were probably in a vehicle that has a battery. Most batteries depend on acids. طبعا كل سيارات فيها battery، والباتري بتعتمد على وجود acids. Many other common items contain acids as well. Acids are an important part of our lives. Folic acid found in green leafy vegetables، وده طبعا مهم للhuman growth. is important for human cell growth. Hydrochloric acid in the stomach helps with digestion. Phosphoric acid is an ingredient in plant fertilizers. Sulfuric acid drives many types of batteries, giving it the nickname battery acid. So You can say sulfuric acid or battery acid, but the famous name is sulfuric acid in science. So we have examples for acids here, like folic acid and hydrochloric acid. You must know the name of the acid and its place in your body or its function. Phosphoric acid, this is very important for fertilizers for plants. Sulfuric acid in driving batteries, so its nickname is battery acid. Reactions with metals. Now you know that acids react with metals and with carbonate. So the reaction of acids with metals, certain metals react with acids and produce hydrogen. So they certain metals, not all metals, only active metals. But other metals such as platinum, gold do not generally react with acids. So platinum and gold do not react with acids. But most other metals such as aluminum, zinc, iron do, means they react with acids and hydrogen gas evolves. When they react, the metal seems to disappear in the solution because we have two products: salt, which dissolve in water or in solution, and hydrogen gas, which evolves. This one reason acids are described as corrosive. So because acid reacts strongly with some metals, so it's called corrosive. And this means wear away other materials. The purity of precious metals can be determined by using acids. Show a touchstone, which is used to test the purity of gold. So purity of gold can be tested using what is called touchstone. So the acids can be used like um, touchstone to um, investigate the purity of the gold. Reactions with carbonates. Acids also react with carbonate ions. Carbonate ions contain carbon and oxygen atoms bonded together with the overall negative charge, so it's CO3 and its charge is negative 2. And this is called polyionic or polyatom ion because it consists of group of atoms linked together and they behave like one atom and have its own charge. One product of the reaction of acid with a carbonate is carbon dioxide. So when you add acid to uh, any carbonate compound, the carbon dioxide gas evolves, like what happened when you put drops of vinegar on sodium carbonate or baking soda. Geologists use the property of acid to identify rocks. For example, if acid poured on a rock's surface produced carbon dioxide gas, then the rock may be made of limestone, because limestone is calcium carbonate, so the presence of carbonate ion means the production of carbon dioxide gas. So some objects contain carbonate ions include limestone, seashells, eggshells, and chalk. Therefore, they can all be affected by acid. The oysters shown in the figure 3 here, or I think in the next page, um, what happened to this component have been affected by increasing acidity of ocean water in some areas. The second property for the acid is sour taste. If you have ever tasted a lemon, okay, so um, first-hand experience with sour taste of acids, citrus fruits such as lemon, grapefruit, and orange all contain citric acid. Many other foods such as olive and tomatoes also contain acids. Although sour taste is characteristic of many acids, it's not one you should use to identify a compound as an acid. Why? Because it's dangerous to use the taste to identify chemicals. Okay, so we know that acids have sour taste, but like acids we can taste like lemon, like vinegar, but not chemicals like hydrochloric acid or sulfuric acid or nitric acid. So it's not safe to taste unknown chemicals. Reactions with indicators. Chemists use indicators to test acids like litmus paper. As you know, litmus paper is an indicator. So it's used to test for the acid because acids turn the blue litmus paper into red. Litmus is a natural indicator. The hydrogen, a flower, sorry, the hydrangea is a flower whose color varies according to the amount of acid in the soil. Is another example of natural indicator. So it's natural indicator. Leaves of this flower. This is the picture we talked about in the previous page, and these are the flowers. The color of their leaves changes according to the acidity of the soil. Okay, let's go to the next page. Now properties of bases. But I will finish this video to decrease its length, and I will send another one for bases. Thank you and see you later inshallah.